Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and tech channel ATC. Today in this video I'm going to be starting a new course for web development. So today this is the first lecture. In this lecture we'll be setting up our computer for web development. We'll be installing Visual Studio Code and Google Chrome, and don't worry if you're using a different computer. Right now I'm using a MacBook. You can also use a Windows PC or a Linux computer, because both of them, Google Chrome and Visual Studio Code, can be downloaded on both Windows, Linux and macOS also. So let's get started. So let me show my screen now. Here, let me just open Spotlight Search and search for Safari. And after Safari gets open, just search for code.visualstudiocode.com. After that, click on the download button. It will automatically detect which operating system you're using, or if it detects another operating system, just click on the down arrow and just select the operating system manually. Just choose from the stable, don't choose it from the insiders, because it's the beta release. It might have bugs, or while writing code, Visual Studio Code might also get even crash, so I don't recommend insiders version. Now just go and open Finder, go to downloads. So as you can see, my Visual Studio Code has been downloaded. Just drag it into the applications folder. Now we are not done yet. Just go and search for Google and then search for Chrome. So I'm gonna be using Google Chrome because it's very developer friendly. If you want to use, for example, Safari or Firefox, I won't recommend Safari, but Firefox is another alternative option to Google Chrome. So as you can see, I'm having develop option here in the menu bar. So to enable develop option for Safari, just go to Safari settings or preferences, then go to advanced and make sure this box is checked. So after you check that, you'll be having all the developer settings here on the menu bar. So now just download Chrome, and here just click on accept and install, and after that here your download will begin. So let me meet you after it's done. So as you can see, Google Chrome has successfully been downloaded. So just open googlechrome.dmg, then just drag it into the applications folder, and you can see the pop-up which is trying to move the Google Chrome application into the application folder so that it could be available in the launchpad. So 5 seconds and there we go. So yeah, Google Chrome is also installed now. So now in order to open Chrome, just type Chrome, and for first time Chrome openers, you might see this message called security message. You might see is in Mac OS, not in Windows. Just click on open. So here is my Google Chrome open. Now if I just right click, and it gives me the option to inspect the page. So right away I don't need to enable any option, or I don't need to enable any developer thing. So as soon as I click on inspect, it gives me this window where the whole code of the site is written. Not the whole code, actually some code might be hidden due to it's a Google homepage, as you can see. So as you can see, there are so many codes that I don't know refer to another website or another code, I don't know. Then here we are having console and sources. So I'll be explaining these in the further lectures. So now let me just close this. There we go, Google Chrome is installed. Now Visual Studio Code, and now same for the Visual Studio Code. Click on open if you see any pop-up, and there we go. Here is our Visual Studio Code. So if you want to get started with Visual Studio Code, you can just click on it and customize Visual Studio Code, but I don't want to do that right now. So first of all, just go to File, Open Folder. So what I recommend you to do is select desktop, click on New Folder and type web dev. So here I have created a new folder called webdev, and if I just click on open, so it will choose this folder. So if I want to create a new file, for example index.html, oh sorry, not html, yes, html. Now if I just open the folder, as you can see here we are having index.html, as you can see. Now I can start writing my code. So let me just write some basic code. I'm just going to write some basic code. I'm not going to be explaining anything, because in next lecture we'll be seeing how to write a text and what is a h1 and h2 tag. And so let me just write some sample code. So right now, as you can see, I've written this code. Now in order to run it, every time I should go to the folder, double click on it, and it will open it in a browser. For example, if I make any changes, for example I remove this exclamatory marks and they don't reflect the change in the web page, I need to go and click on the reload button. So in order to solve that, just go to Visual Studio Code, go and click on the extensions tab and search for live server. So as you can see, I've already installed it. So what this does is, for example, as you can see, as soon as you install it, you'll be having a new icon here, or a new button which says go live. So for example, if I just close Safari, click on go live, and it will automatically open a browser with an IP address. So you don't need to know what is an IP address right now. Let me just open it in Google Chrome. So here is our Google Chrome. Let me just paste that same IP address, and there we go. Here is our web page. So as you can see, there's no difference. But as soon as I go to Visual Studio Code, so make sure you're having this option autosave enabled, so as soon as I make any changes, it will automatically save the code. So you don't, for example, your just computer shutdowns that, or a power cut goes, it will be automatically saved. So make sure you're having autosave turned on. So for example, if I make any changes into the code, it automatically reflects there. So as you can see in Safari also, it's doing the same both, because I have written the same IP address. For example, if you go in your phone and type this IP address, it would not come because it's a local one. So don't try that. So yeah, so that's it. So that was the setup for web development, and I think you enjoyed this video. So in the next lecture, we'll be studying the basics of HTML. Thanks.